AI.
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 With AI.
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 Hello friends, welcome back. AI is everywhere, literally everywhere. So for the past couple of years, we have been contemplating whether AI will take our jobs, and we often conclude that it might not. But now its possibilities are more than ever. Today, we will present to the AI software engineer, also known as the software developer jobs killing machine. Yes, you have heard that right. Cognition Labs recently introduced Devin, the first AI software engineer. Now, wait a minute. We already have AlphaCode, ChatGPT, and other AI assistants who are really good at coding. So, what is new here? Oh boy. Well, for starters, it is an AI that is designed to take a task from us and then start working as a real software engineer would. It will make a plan, use its own command line and a code editor, and it will also check for references within its browser. And we can supervise it like we would supervise a real person. It is called Devin. The Cognition Lab posted on X. Today, we're excited to introduce Devin, the first AI software engineer. Devin is the new state-of-the-art on SWE bench coding. Benchmark has successfully passed practical engineering interviews from a leading AI companies and has even completed real jobs on Upwork. Devin is an autonomous agent that solves engineering tasks through the use of its own shellcode editor and web browser when evaluated on the SWE benchmark, which asks an AI to resolve GitHub issues found in real-world open-source projects. Devin correctly resolved 13.86% of the issues unassisted, far exceeding the previous state-of-the-art model performance of 1.96% unassisted and 4.8% assisted. They also presented some of its practical example videos on X and their YouTube channel, but first, let's see what Scott Wu, the CEO of Cognition, described this.
Hey, I'm Scott from Cognition AI, and today I'm really excited to introduce you to Devin, the first AI software engineer. Let me show you an example of Devin in action. I'm going to ask Devin to benchmark the performance of Llama on a couple different API providers. From now on, Devin is in the driver's seat. First, Devin makes a step-by-step plan of how to tackle the problem. After that, it builds the whole project using all the same tools that a human software engineer would use. Devin has its own command line, its own code editor, and even its own browser. In this case, Devin decides to use the browser to pull up API documentation so that it can read up and learn how to plug into each of these APIs. Here, Devin runs into an unexpected error. Devin actually decides to add a debugging print statement. Reruns the code with the debugging print statement, and then uses the error in the logs to figure out how to fix the bug. Finally, Devin decides to build and deploy a website with full styling as the visualization. You can see the website here. All of this is possible today because of the advancements that we've made in both reasoning and long-term planning. It's a really hard problem, and we've only just started, but we're super excited about the progress that we've made so far. In the meantime, if you'd like to try out Devin on your own real-world tasks, send us a request below, and we'd be happy to forward it to Devin.
But this is not the only example. In one example, it was asked to create a browser app where we could play the game of life, a cellular automata-based simulation game. This is cool, but this is something that has multiple implementations online. So what makes it different? What it does is start with a new display with the letters of the word Devin and fix a bug where the screen is freezing. And since it works similarly to a real human, it is happy to show the work it has done. We can take a look and decide whether we accept it or not. It claims to have fixed the bug too, so let's see the result. This is something that has not been done before in this form. Okay, so it can fix bugs and do some creative stuff? That's great. But can it extend and help with already existing codebases? The other example shows an open source project like this. Here, we can see several processes running at the same time, and unfortunately, they all failed, but they don't really mention the reason either. Fortunately, this case doesn't even need a proper description because other people have also requested it. It says just check the link in there, and now, the AI, you have to figure it out. It writes a plan. installs the dependencies, looks up the website, and the coding can start. Now, it claims to have finished. And it now shows the status code, so we get more information about why these processes have failed. Finally, we can inspect the code and accept it. This means that it can contribute to already existing projects too. That is a pretty incredible thing. It can also take a real paid computer vision project. This example shows an Upwork project done by Devin. It starts out fixing this seemingly never-ending list of issues with great patience and speed. And the incredible thing is that we can see through each step it has taken. And it shows very human-like behavior. It is understandable for us what it has done, and easy to evaluate too. And now, finally, it writes a report and marks the damage in the road in these images. It was also asked to train a different AI. Once again, issues need to be fixed. They do get fixed by reinstalling a few packages. And now we are training an AI. So, this is an AI training a different AI. Minds have been blown, ladies and gentlemen. However, this tool also has its own limitations. It's similar to tools like AutoGPT, where an LLM is the base technology, but you give it the ability to perform actions and then react to the feedback that you get from those actions. Devin is already smashing other tools on the software engineering benchmark, which is a test that determines if AI can solve real-world issues on GitHub. Generally speaking, AI performs really badly at this benchmark. GPT-4 only gets the job done 1.74% of the time, while Devin is currently at 13.86%. That's a huge improvement, but a tool that can only solve GitHub issues 13% of the time is not quite good enough to replace most software engineers. However, this number will likely improve in the future if things are going to get really lit though, when tools like this start doing everything in parallel, like Google's Alpha Coder, which currently beats 85% of competitive programmers. However, this is still lucky to solve 1 out of 6 of these difficult problems it is given. It is an incredible leap forward, but there is still so much work to do. And of course, ultimately, we are in charge here. This is just an assistant, but a super helpful one at that. That brings us to the end. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to know how the world is changing with the advent of AI, subscribe AI Surge for more exclusive content. And for more daily AI updates, and go visit our website aisurge.net. Thank you very much.